Welcome to the heart-pounding excitement of the 2023 Laser Rally of the Bay. Every year, rally teams from across the country gather for the ultimate test of skill, speed and precision to try and win the Laser Rally of the Bay. This year's rally is bigger, bolder and more intense than ever, with added support from new partner Sparesbox. The Laser Rally of the Bay is not just about speed, it's about strategy and teamwork. And the Eurobodalla Shire's diverse terrain and challenging roads make it the perfect backdrop for this incredible event. So get ready for an unforgettable experience that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. The rally got underway on a clear and sunny morning from the service park in Corrigan's Beach Reserve. 50 cars started, and it was Tim Wilkins and Katie Giddens in the Evo Lancer who took the first stage win, gaining a 3.7 second lead.
Flat left over brow, 50, 8 left opens.
In the second stage, it would be Tony Sullins and Kaylee Newell in the AP4 Peugeot taking the win and jumping into the lead. In the following Wallaby stage, another winner would emerge, this time Richie Dalton and Jared Hudson in the Toyota Yaris AP4. 3 stages and 3 different winners, with Dalton now leading by just 5.2 seconds.
All right, Titans here, 80, 2 lift plus.
Dalton would win the following stage, extending his lead to 10.6 seconds. He was starting to look like winning this rally for the 4th time. In the final stage of Heat 1, another driver would shine. This time Daniel Gonzalez, with co-driver Bernie Webb winning the stage. But it was Dalton who would win the heat by 38 seconds.
Morning was interesting. The first stage was very, very loose, and obviously being first on the road, it was quite difficult. The car was moving around a lot, so we had quite a big job sweeping the roads. And then on the second stage, we had an issue with the gearbox, which is obviously we're going to have to carry through for the day. We don't have the flat shift, so when you're pulling the gear, it doesn't want to go. So we've got to use the clutch, and then the gear indicator is not working either. So I'm not sure what gear I'm in, and it's catching us out sometimes coming into bends when it says you're in second when you're in fifth, and it says all sorts of things. And then on the second last stage, we just finished the stage and just transporting down to the last stage, and the steering wheel started going to the left. So we didn't know why, and to keep the car straight, so we got out and checked it, and the steering rod had come, the bolts had come loose. And we were very lucky that stage, the last stage before service was delayed to give us time to just tighten it up and to get it back to service. But other than that, we probably wouldn't be here now. So we're very lucky to be here, to be honest.
In second place, Tim Wilkins was banking a good amount of New South Wales Series points.
We've had a good run. We just eased into it. I think we took the win on the first stage and then backed right off on those really rough stages that we didn't like. And then had a little go again this afternoon. I think there's been a few other people have had mishaps and things like that, so we've just taken it easy and gotten to the end of this one, so happy to start again after banking some points for Heat 1. Car hasn't skipped a beat. It's fantastic. It's having a great time. It's a really good car. It's very strong, and it still feels pretty quick. The first, the fourth and the fifth stages are magical. I can't wait to get back out on it. The second stage scares me a bit, a little bit too fast, a lot of bony stuff, a little bit too much self-preservation in there from myself, so I'm not looking forward to that one again, but the rest of them are really, really good.
In third place for the heat was Daniel Gonzalez. This is his first ever visit to the Bay.
It was pretty overwhelming. The stages are everything that they've been sold to be, so they're absolutely unreal, fast, super windy, and takes a lot of commitment. We had the first 2 stages, of course, just with a lot of respect to the stages, so we obviously just wanted to get through those first few stages. Had a bit of a push on the third one. Of course, that caused us to have an off and also a flat, so we got through that, and then just had the last 2 runs, stage 4 and 5, which were pretty, happy with those 2 stages. Now we're just about to get started into the second loop, so we've got 5 more stages this afternoon. But unreal to finally be doing this rally. Everyone talked it up last year, and it's good to finally be here.
Tony Sullins and Kaylee Newell were leading the rally after stage 2, but wouldn't finish the heat.
Yeah, it was always going to be a test down here, and then we got to the end of the second stage, and then someone said you're winning, and I thought, oh God, now we're going to have a bit of a go.
50, right 5.5 minus, 80. 80, cut, left 5 plus, it's deceptive, over crest hug.
We went all right, but the last stage had a very clayey, slippy sort of polished surface on it, and was really, really slippy. For whatever was out of character, I stupidly kept trying to push and make it go, like trying to find grip where there wasn't, and I just got to a right-hander that tightened and couldn't get it round it, and flipped the back with the bank and pulled the front into the bank, and the rest is history.
In the East Coast Classic Rally Series, Josh Redhead took the early lead in the early model Evo, but he suffered mechanical failure. This allowed Tom Clark to jump up, and he and co-driver Ryan Preston won the heat by over 4 minutes.
Yeah, look, we've had a good loop through there. It's dusty out there, but it hasn't actually been hanging around. With that 3-minute gap, I think was the best thing they could have done this morning. So we've had a pretty trouble-free run, and the car's running pretty well at the moment. So look, happy enough, being conservative but trying to be fast at the same time, but having fun.
Any issue with the car so far?
No, it's all running quite well, which is different for us. We've had a lot of trouble with this car, so we've just been trying to get it right. So there's been some improvements, some things we've made to get it to where it needs to be. And look, at the moment, really, handling very well. Happy with what we've done with the motor. Everything seems to be holding really well. Fingers crossed. Look, I love the roads here. I think the roads are fantastic. So no qualms there at all. They're probably the best roads in the country, sort of everywhere we've been. So a bit dry and a bit bony in places. I thought the stanza might sort of have a little few issues through there when it was a bit rough, but I think we can probably go a little bit harder through the second loop. It's actually smoother than what we thought. So, but look, the roads are always good down here. Like I said, I think it is probably the best rally when it comes to roads in the country.
Let's go over and check out the leaderboard for Heat 1. Join us for part 2 of our review of the 2023 Laser Rally of the Bay. But in the meantime, enjoy some more of the rally action.